Hello and welcome in everyone to our Tuesday evening practice. Let's jump right into it. Starting out by taking a little bit of movement here. Just trying to loosen up from the stresses of the day. Trying to attack any little pockets of tension you may be holding on to. And as you're ready, just get focused here, getting nice and even on the hips. Rock from side to side, front to back, until you feel that sense of balance, that solid base. Pull in the belly button towards the spine, some core engagement to hold on to there as you stack the spine directly over the hips. Shoulders nice and relaxed down by the sides, still pulling back. Chest should be forward facing. Eyes open or closed to your preference. And we're digging into the first few rounds of breath here. Checking back in with the breath and the posture, making sure that neither got slack or lazy after just a few minutes. Recommit to sitting up tall. And trying to hear each individual inhale and exhale. About one more minute here. All right. And before we set off on our individual journeys, let's take our 3 deep rounds of breath here, our act of unity, keeping us linked together, even though we may be practicing different styles, more energetic, more slow paced, maybe practicing at a different time, different locations. As you're ready, once the lungs are completely empty, we'll take our deepest inhale together. all the way out. Deep inhale, number 2. And one last time, in. And all the way out. Very nice. All right, so from that seated position, let's extend both legs straight onto the ground in front of us. We'll just start out with some very simple forward reaches here. Nothing too crazy, and keeping in mind that we aren't going to come anywhere close to what our best forward fold has looked like in the past. So sitting up at this 90-degree angle, arms on top of the legs, just taking inhales and exhales to press forward. Inhales bring you back up. And exhale, reaching forward, trying to keep the spine long. Feet engaged, toes curling in towards your face. We'll reach down one last time. Very good. We'll bend the right knee, pick up the foot, and step it across the left leg. So right foot pretty close to the left knee. Right hand behind you, left arm reaches up. And as you exhale, the elbow either touches on top of the right knee, or you wrap your arm, grab onto the thigh. Use the right hand as leverage to keep your spine up tall, directly over the hips. And pull the right shoulder back. One big inhale. In the full exhale. Coming back towards center. Right leg re-extends. One easy forward fold. Back. Left knee bends. Same thing on the opposite side here. Left hand behind you. Right arm up. Get long and then lean into the twist. Full inhale. And exhale. Turning back to face the front once again. Uncross your left foot, but keep it stepped onto the ground. Bend at the right knee, step that onto the ground as well. Here comes a boat pose. Hands to the ground behind us, legs plugged in together. Lean back on the tailbone and find some elevation to the feet here. Doesn't have to be very high. Ideally, we're looking for the level of the knees. Try to loop up and pull the shoulders back. Keep the legs plugged in towards each other. Let's try some leg extensions here. Keep them plugged in together. Take a full breath in. And as you exhale, trying to drive through the heels. Get them as high up as you can with the legs straight. Inhale. And exhale. 3 more times. Very good. After the last extension, keep the knees bent, but step both feet onto the ground once again. Take your hands to the ground, maybe a little bit farther back. Fingertips are still facing the front of the mat. As you're ready, let's raise the hips up one time. Press into the hands. Lift the hips up. Try to keep the spine nice and even, core engaged. Full breath in. And exhale. Nice and easy. Let the hips come back down to the ground. The legs re-extend. The arms sweep forward and up. And now we'll hang out in this first forward fold. So you're welcome to keep the movement going. One breath in to pull up and exhale to reach forward. Maybe prefer to stay statically here. Once again, not forcing yourself into the best forward fold you got in junior high. This is a new reality, just accepting where we are. Take a full breath in. Exhale out. Take an inhale, torso over hips. Once again, arms reach out and up. Cross the ankles here as we reach forward and down. Let's come on to hands and knees, tabletop position. Let's just try and work right into our earth salutations here. So one inhale, tabletop. Exhale, hips back to the heels, child's pose. Arms reaching forward the whole way. Inhale, forward table. Exhale, tuck toes, lift up, downward dog. Inhale, forward table. Exhale, back child's pose. Inhale, table. Exhale, lift up, downward dog. Let's come all the way down and all the way up one more time, your own pace. Very nice. Coming to rest in downward facing dog, bending into knees one at a time. Strong hands, strong arms, working against the ground. Chin tucked into chest. Trying to reach the heels down towards the ground. Even if the legs aren't completely straight. Take one full breath in. In the exhale out. Very good. Okay, start out a little bit of movement here. Starting with the right leg. Take an inhale and float the back leg, or float the right leg back and up, I should say, into three-legged dog. So you have two options here. The first option is either to let the right foot come right back down to the ground, tapping the toe, or you can shift forward, shoulders over hands, plank, keeping the right leg lifted the whole time. That's the challenge. Either way, we all meet back, inhaling, right leg back and up, three-legged dog. Exhale, either tap the toe or shift forward. One last time, inhale, lift. And exhale. Now, if you were in downward facing dog, go ahead and shift yourself forward to plank. You can hold here. Maybe you need to drop down to the left knee, or as you're ready, pick that right leg up off of the ground, get it to hip height. Take a full breath in. And exhale, right knee in through center, up to the stomach. Inhale, extend and straight. Exhale, come in. Inhale, straight. Exhale, come in. Straighten the leg out. Let it come down to the ground. And then let your whole body come down. Let's take a quick round of Locust here. So choose what you'd like to do with your arms, either straight ahead of you, maybe elbows bent, cactus arms, straight up to the side, or straight behind you, your choice. As you're ready, find your next full inhale and lift the chest, lift the legs, and lift the arms off the ground. Holding here. Keep the breath moving. Full inhale. And exhale. Bring yourself back down, hands under shoulders. Use the knees to come through tabletop or straight up through plank. As we'll meet back in downward facing dog. Full breath in. And out. Take an inhale, get the left leg back and up. So your options are still here, either touching the toe to the ground or taking an exhale, shifting forward, one-legged plank. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, forward. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, touch the toe or come forward. If you're in downward facing dog, try to make your way forward to plank. So either just hold the plank, maybe drop the right knee down to the ground, or if you're good to go, take a full breath in. Lift the left leg up and exhale, knee into chest. Back and forward. Back and forward. Back. And one more time. Good. Left leg straight back. Everything comes down to the ground. One more locust hold here. So find your arms. And as you're ready, next inhale, lift yourself up. Keep at it, big inhale. And exhale, hands under shoulders, come back down. Use tabletop or plank to get back to downward facing dog. Full breath in. Big open mouth exhale. Alrighty, so downward facing dog. So in order to make our way forward, we have our options, either the traditional step forward, or let's take a little chance to practice on our hop here. So for the hop, you want strong hands and strong arms. I mean, the goal is to eventually work up into a handstand, which I'm not going to try right now for fear of falling on my face. But you want to be able to trust that weight on your hands and arms. So step the feet together at the back of your mat. Maybe take a small step in towards the middle. As you're ready, bend the knees in unison. We're just going to take some small hops to start with, barely even leaving our position. So bend into the knees and hop. Just kick the legs off the ground. Inhale, bend the knees. Hop. Bend. Maybe getting bigger as you go. One more. Good. Fifth and final time, let's try and take it forward. Maybe just to the middle of your mat, maybe all the way to the front, your choice. Take a big inhale. And exhale, hop. Come down nice and gentle. Inhale, straight legs flat back. And exhale, fold it forward. Knees nice and bent, chin tucked into chest. Full breath in. Exhale out. Take an inhale, slowly start to bring yourself up towards standing. Arms reach out and up. awareness. 3 full rounds of breath. Very good. So feet about hips distance apart or closer if you're very familiar with a chair at the front of your mat. So very much would just like to focus on flow this evening. So we'll be working out of Sun Salutation Series B. We'll see how many rounds we can throw in there, and we'll just add on stuff as we go along. Keep it nice and loose. So as you're ready, tall man position, bend into the knees, squat the hips down. Let the arms drop before they rise forward and up here. Let's just take one big inhale and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, straight legs, flat back. Exhale, take yourself back to downward facing dog. And the first of 3 vinyasas. Inhale, shoulders forward to plank once again, nice and familiar here. Exhale, down to the ground all at once. Inhale, lift the chest without using the arms too much. Exhale, come down. Tuck the toes, press up through plank. Downward dog. Take an inhale, get the right leg back and up. Exhale, right foot steps forward. Let's take the left knee down for our first round through low lunge. Right knee over the ankle. Take an inhale, lift arms up as the torso comes over the hips. Exhale yourself right back down, hands frame the foot. Lift the back knee and step right foot back, downward dog. Vinyasa number 2, inhale forward. Exhale down. Chest up, cobra. Back down. Tuck toes up through plank to downward dog. Without skipping a beat, let's get the inhale, left leg up. Exhale, foot forward. Right knee drops down. Inhale, torso up. Exhale, hands down. Lift the back knee, step it back, downward dog. And an inhale starts your third and final vinyasa. Downward dog, full breath in and out. Step or hop forward front of your mat. Straight legs flat back. And fold. Bend the knees, lift up chair. Exhale, stand up straight. Full breath in and out. Right back to it, starting with chair on an inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, downward dog. First of 3 vinyasas once again. Same sequence, 1 breath per movement. Focus, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Right leg comes up, inhale. Exhale, footsteps forward. Your choice of lunge, left knee down, left heel down, maybe left heel up. Inhale, warrior 1. Exhale, hands down. Step it back, downward dog. Inhale, forward plank. Exhale to the ground. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Right into the left side. Inhale, leg up. Exhale, foot forward. choose your lunge. Left knee over ankle, inhale up tall. Exhale, come down. Left leg steps back. Inhale, third vinyasa. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Full breath in. Exhale out. Step or hop forward, front of mat. Straight legs flat back. Exhale, fold. And inhale, find chair. Palms touch and come up tall. Full breath in. And out. Very nice. Round 3, let's start to throw in a few more things here. Take an inhale, bend the knees, squat the hips. And fold. Flat back. Fold. Downward facing dog. Have the option to rest with knees on the ground, pause in downward dog, or flow through vinyasa. Downward dog, inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step foot forward, front of mat. So choose your lunge once again. I'm going to go with warrior 1 with the left heel down, right knee over ankle. All 3 are still available to you here. 1 full breath at the top. Start to work into the upper body here. Keep the lower half completely settled. Full breath in. Exhale, sweep arms out to the side and behind you. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, swim the arms to the side. All the way up. Exhale, keep the arms moving down, 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 down until they come together behind the back. Either touch the waist, interlace the fingers. If you do make that connection, squeeze the palms together and pull the hands down. Shoulder blades back. Full breath in. Humble warrior, taking the torso down towards the right thigh if you like. Full breath in. Exhale out. Let the hands come to the back and down to the ground, framing the right foot. You can either press the right leg straight, runner's lunge, or shift the weight forward into the right leg, standing up, finding standing splits. You can stay still. You can take any type of movement you prefer here. I'm going to go for 3 folds. So on the inhales, I'm going to try to lift the chest up to hip height. Exhales, hand will come down and I'll try to fold over the standing right leg. Inhale up and fold. Up and fold. Take a big step back with your left leg. Right leg steps back as well, downward dog. And here comes our second vinyasa. Optional, of course. Right onto the left side. Inhale, leg up. Exhale, foot forward. Find your version of lunge. 3 options there for you. Left knee over the ankle is non-negotiable as we come up into our lunge. One full breath. Big inhale. And our exhale, reaching out far as we can. Full range of motion here. Inhale up. And out. Number 2. Up. And one last time. Out and all the way down. Finding the palms together. Squeeze the hands. Shoulders pull back. Let's take a moment. Focus on your pose here before you take it to the next level. Folding over the leg for humble warrior, if you like. Full breath in. Full exhale out. Release the hands. Let them frame the left foot. Either press the left leg straight, runner's lunge, or shift the weight forward and stand on the left leg. Right leg lifts up behind you. Standing splits, you can take any type of movement or stay still. If you're with me, we'll fold. Take an inhale, lift up halfway. And exhale, hands come down. Try and fold over. Inhale up and down. Up and down. Full breath in. Exhale, right leg steps back. Left leg steps back. Third and final vinyasa. 1 breath per movement. Downward dog, full breath in. Exhale out. Step or hop your way forward. Straight legs flat back. And a big fold. Before coming back to chair. And standing up tall. Full breath. Here we go. Round 4. Starting in chair once again. And fold. Flat back. Hands down, downward dog. Vinyasa gets things started. Next, inhale from downward dog. Right leg comes back and up. Exhale, foot forward, front of mat. Your choice of lunge once again. As you're ready, take an inhale, stand up tall. And we're just going to do some very simple forward lunges here. So exhale, fold the torso forward, arms reaching forward, down, and sweeping back and up. Next inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale up. Let's go 3 more times. Very good. 5th and final time. Let's hold in the bottom position here. So you're leaning forward over your right foot. Arms are reaching back and up. Let's bring both hands to the ground here. So once again, you can either step back into runner's lunge, maybe standing splits. We're actually all going to start out our position in standing splits, bouncing on the right leg. I'm just going to do some of those teeter-totter moves here. So as you're ready, eventually I'll come up with a name for it. Balancing on the right leg, start to stand yourself up as the left leg swings underneath you. It reaches forward and up high as you can. Before we exhale, come down, reverse that motion, back to standing splits. And come all the way up. All the way down. And this is our last time coming up. Really focus on getting the left heel high up as you can. Swing the left leg back. Both hands come down. Left leg steps back. Right leg steps back. And Vinyasa. Downward dog. Take an inhale, left leg backing up. Exhale, foot forward. Here we go. Same sequence. Take an inhale, lift yourself up. And that forward forceful lunge. Let a big exhale out at the bottom. Inhale. Three more times. Last time, staying in the bottom position. Full breath. Exhale, both hands come down, frame the left foot. So you have your options here, maybe lifting into standing splits. And here we go. Letting that teeter-totter. Standing all the way up. Right leg comes up in front of us. And take it back down. All the way up, 2. Back down. And all the way up. Good. Right leg swings all the way back. Both hands come down. Step it back, downward dog. And your final vinyasa. Downward dog, deepest inhale. And out. Step or hop it forward. Flat back. Exhale, full. Inhale, find chair. Exhale, stand tall. Full round of breath. Very good. Only one more round left. Let's gather up any extra energy you've been saving. I know you still got it. Here we go. Let's begin. Finding chair. In the fold. Fly back. Fold again, downward dog. And we're right into it with the first vinyasa. Good. Downward dog. Inhale, right leg back and up. Exhale, foot forward. Choose your lunge. Take an inhale to get there. Full breath in, palms touch overhead. And exhale, simple touch twist, leaning the torso forward. Left elbow to the right knee, twisting torso to the right. Inhale, come up. Exhale, right. Try to keep right knee directly over ankle whole time through. Inhale up. One last time to the right. Full breath in. Full exhale out. Take an inhale, bring yourself back up to your high lunge. Bring both hands down to the ground, framing the right foot. So once again, your chance for runner's lunge, right leg straight. Standing splits. Stand up, do something crazy if you like to. Or we'll try a revolved half moon here. So maybe even from runner's lunge, you can take the same idea. Take your left hand to the inside of the right foot. Start to turn your torso to the right. Reach your right arm up to the sky. Full breath. And just like that, right hand back down, left leg back down. Step the right foot back. And a vinyasa between sides. Downward dog, deepest breath in. And out. All right, here we go. Last little sequence here. Inhale, left leg up high. Footsteps forward. Left knee over ankle. Choose the position for your back foot. Find your lunge. And find your arms. Touch palms overhead. Full breath in. Exhale, touch twist to the left. 5 times your own pace. And last time. We will hold here for 1 breath. Good. All right, so this is where you break out for your runner's lunge, your standing splits. If you'd like to jump into revolved half moon, you can do it right from here. Set your right hand down. Lean forward into the left leg, pick the back right leg up. And just work on your twist best you can. Full breath in. Exhale, left hand comes down, right foot comes down. Left foot steps back. Downward dog in your final vinyasa. Full breath in. Exhale out. All right, let's close out this sequence. Step or hop forward. Take an inhale, flat back. And exhale through your fold. And inhale, find chair for the final time. Full breath. And exhale, stand up tall. 3 big rounds of breath here. very good. So front of your mat once again. Take a full breath in, reach both arms up above you. And take an exhale, big forward fold. Very good here. All right. So let's step the right foot in front and over the left foot. So your right foot is on the left side of your left foot, pinky toes pretty close to touching here. Let's take an inhale, lift our chest up halfway, in line with the hips. And you may even need to grab on somewhere to your legs just to help slow this descent down so you can really catch your sweet spot. You're okay to bring your hands down to the ground directly. Just enjoying this forward fold, this big hamstring stretch. Make sure you tuck the chin into the chest. Take a breath in. And all the way out. Good. So keep your right foot in position. So look at your left big toe and try to follow it all the way to the back of your mat as you slide it straight back. Let your right knee tick down to the ground near where your right wrist is, and boom, surprise pigeon. Not a surprise to me, but a surprise to you. So very nice here. So maybe just settling down here with your hands on the ground, your torso up, puts you right into a good place. I know I'm hitting the sweet spot here. Maybe prefer to come down to your forearms or directly flat onto your chest. Just try to breathe it out here for about a minute. Take a full breath in. And an exhale out. So use your hand, lift your hips up a little bit, roll over onto the right side of your mat. Swing that left leg all the way around and in front of you. So I'm going to give you some options here. We're going to take a little quad stretch, or a hip opener, maybe I should say. So the first option, so the left leg is straight out in front of you. The right knee is to bend it in front of you with the foot towards the back of the mat. Option 2 is to take that familiar right foot to the inside of the left thigh. Or maybe perhaps you cross the right ankle onto the left knee. So no matter your option, step the left foot onto the ground, knees bent, maybe both knees bent. Probably both knees bent. You'll figure it out. Hands to the ground behind you. I'm talking too much as we start to lift the hips up. How could you talk when you have a stretch this good on the other end? Just really squeeze the glutes, power down through the left leg, get some elevation there, a full breath. Before you let yourself come all the way down. Re-extend that right leg, both feet onto the ground, knees bent. Take a little windshield wiper between sides. right, here we go. So crossing forward at the ankles, hands come down to the ground. You can either go through a tabletop downward dog, maybe even a whole vinyasa, or just stand up straight into a forward fold, maybe standing up actually straight. You have a little time between the sides. Very nice. So eventually we'll all meet at the front of our mat in a forward fold. You are crossing your left foot in front of your right. Pinky toes touching. And preparing yourself to slowly work through the forward fold. Make sure you're tucking your chin into your chest. Full breath in and out. Okay, so keep your left leg in position. And just try to stare at your right big toe as you draw a straight line to the back of your mat. And let your left knee come down. So make adjustments as needed. You want your right leg straight back from the hip as you find a big pigeon pose here. Deepest inhale. Complete exhale. Hands to the ground. Lift the hips, lean over to the left side, and swing the right leg around. Very nice. So right leg stays extended in front of you. And you have your options. Number one, maybe you can see a little better. The left knee is bent, pointed forward. The foot is pointed backwards. Maybe the foot to the inside of the right thigh, or perhaps the left ankle on top of the right knee. So you pick your poison. Step your right foot onto the ground, knee bent, hands behind you. And whenever you're ready, focus on pushing off the ground. Take one last big push up. Full breath in. And exhale. Bring yourself down nice and easy. Unbend the left leg. Step both feet onto the ground in front of you. And then bring the bottoms of both feet together, finding bound angle pose. Grabbing onto the toes. Gathering energy up at the top. Long spine, engaged core. And now moving through the forward fold. Full inhale. Big exhale. So take your time, lifting your torso back over the hips. Extend the legs, give them a bounce, or maybe return to windshield wiper pose once again, or movement, I should say. And that is going to bring us to a close. So good job, everyone. We've made it through one more class. Try to take a minute or two for any final movements, posture stretches that normally fit into your practice, or anything that may be calling you specifically. And at the end of that 2 minutes, still have a little bit of time, but try to bring your motion to stillness. Choosing any pose that best suits your Shavasana, maybe flat on the back, perhaps with your hips up to the wall, your legs up the wall. Perhaps the seated meditative pose, or recently we've been talking about that squat test, that 10-minute squat test. I think this is where I'll take mine today. So whenever you're ready, just try to tense your body up from head to toe one more time. Take your deepest inhale. And exhale, let everything fully, completely relax. This is your time for rest, recovery, and reflection. Enjoying the benefits of all the hard work you've put in. Roughly 5 minutes of Shavasana, just you and the sound of your own breath. and starting to deepen your next few rounds of breath here. Blinking the eyes open and bringing your awareness back to the physical space. Bring some movement into the body and use up to 1 minute to get back to a seated position. And in our seated position, striking that balance between relaxed, comfortable, and lazy and slack. Try to bring energy to all phases of your practice here, even once we're all finished. Worked hard this evening, so thank you all once again for joining me and commend you for your effort, continually showing up for yourself and the people who rely on you. Until we meet again, namaste.